This video right here is for those who want to go for schools in Belgium. Okay, only to those who are planning to apply for their visas for schools in Belgium. Now, I want to break down some couple of documents which you might need, or let me say which you need to apply for your visa this year 2026. Okay. Now, this video right here is based on personal experience, no research. Why? Because this is what I did. This is the procedures which I did last year 2025. Okay, so I want to give you guys the documents which we need to submit for your visa application to Belgium. And someone told me in the comment that how is he sure that I applied for the school in Belgium. Now let me show you a proof that I applied for the school in Belgium. For those who know this is my rendezvous from Viabel this year 2020, like last year 2025. Okay, so if you check the dates, it should be here. Okay, check here, you see it shows on the 30th of April 2025. Okay, so this is just a proof that I actually applied for a school in Belgium last year 2025. Even though up to now I'm still waiting for my visa to be approved, I haven't yet received any feedback from the immigration authorities in Belgium. But I have a friend who told me yesterday that his visa was denied. So even though this guy applied after me, okay, like few days after me, so it is what it is. Now let's go to the video. Now, before you even consider to apply for a visa for schools in Belgium this year 2025, I believe your school must have already given you a document which is called the admission letter. Okay, so you need your standard form or your admission letter to apply for schools in Belgium. Now, before you even go to the embassy, you must have those two forms. Okay, because you need to do an interview with Viabel right here. You need something like this. Okay, as you can see here, rendezvous Viabel. This one in Cameroon, this company, this found around Avenue Kennedy in Yaoundé. Okay, for Nigeria, I think it should be in Abuja. So you need your standard form or your admission letter before you can even apply for your interview. Okay, now let's begin with the interview section. Before you even go for your interview with Viabel, if you're in Cameroon, you must show proof that you have paid your fees for a particular school in Belgium. Okay, this school might be a private school or a government school. During your interview, they'll ask some documents. Okay, so you need your standard form or admission letter. One, you need your high school diploma. Okay, those in Cameroon, that's the O level and the A level. You must bring your report card. Those are in Cameroon, your report card start from 5, lower seat and upper seat. Okay, now if you're applying for bachelor's programs into Belgium, you need to submit your bachelor's degree or attestation. So you must submit your bachelor's degree or attestation. Viabel will ask you to pay some fees. I think this money should be about 95,000 francs, those in Cameroon. Before you go for Viabel, please take note, you don't just go there and start doing your interview. No, you have to book the appointment first. Okay, go there or you call them, book the appointment, and they will tell you when to come and submit your documents. Okay, and you must show your passport, your ID card, and also give a passport size photo. Okay, I think 2 or 3. Now for the interview itself, I'll make a video on it shortly, or let me say next week. Okay, I'll give you guys the detailed step-by-step process that you can take to answer those questions. After you have done this process with Viabel, now the next stage is to go do your visa application. Now before you go do your visa application, you need to also submit your criminal report. Yes, criminal report. Now this report, those come on again, this report must be legalized at the Ministry of External Relations. Okay, and also must legalize your criminal report at the embassy, or let me say at the TLS contact. Most people get confused about this. Actually, I met a guy back then when I was still compiling my documents last year, and this person was confused on how to go about it. These things are very, very complicated, and if you don't follow up the right information, you get lost along the way. Okay, now for the criminal report, if you are going to submit, if you are going to legalize it at the Ministry of External Relations, those Cameroon, you must pay a sum of money, and this money is about 20,000 francs. Okay, yes, 20,000 francs, and they'll also ask you to give some documents alongside your criminal reports. I'll make a video about this process next week to give you guys the most up-to-date information about this criminal report legalization. Okay, now after you have succeeded to legalize your criminal report at the Ministry of External Relations and at TLS contact. Also, before I continue, at TLS contact, they also ask you to pay some money. Okay, this money should be about 6,000 francs. So this 6,000 francs is to book the appointment. Okay, so you have to book the appointment before you can go there to legalize a document. Here is my right here. If you check right here, you see I paid about 6,600 francs to book an appointment to legalize my document at the tailor's contact. Okay, that is just to legalize my criminal report only. I paid 6,000 francs to book the appointment, and the actual amount itself, where you have to go book, you have to go legalize your criminal report. It should be, I think I paid something about 18,000 francs here. I can't remember. It should be 16,000 francs to 18,000 francs to legalize my document, my criminal report at the tailor's contact. So all this process takes time and it takes money. So if you don't start early, that is why I always advise my viewers that if you want to go for any kind of visit into Europe next year, please you must have to start preparing as soon as possible. Okay, because it is not possible to start late and you are expecting that they will give you the visa early. No, last year I began preparing my documents around January this, because I did my IELTS. It should be early January last year. I began to compare my documents. So please, these things are very very delicate and are very very important that you must know all this. After this stage, you must book an appointment to submit your visa application. Okay, now this stage is quite delicate. Okay, because last year it was very chaotic. Last year so many students book before they go do their visa interview. Okay, even though I was told by many students that in the previous years it wasn't like that. Before you even go to book your application, okay, you must first go through the interview stage. But last year it seems like things changed last year, because so many students book their visa appointment before they go to do their interview. Okay, so it was very chaotic last year. Before I could even get a date last year, it wasn't that easy, guys. I had to wait. Imagine that my documents were ready by May 2025. I had to wait for like a whole month again before I could get a spot in July. Okay, 16th of July. So it was very very chaotic last year. The amount which we pay to book your visa application, it's about 26,000 francs safety. Yes, that amount is just to book your visa appointment. Okay, it's not about the visa fees. No, the visa fees is different. And before I continue, let me just talk about this. Please, if you go for your visa interview, let me say your visa application, please you must be there on time. Okay, you must be there on time, because this is what I went through. Last year I booked a date to legalize my document at the tailor's contact in Yaoundé, in Cameroon, and I went there late. Yes, not like I went there 2 hours late, 3 hours late. I went there about just few minutes late, and they told me that no, sir, you came late and you have to apply again. You have to book an appointment again, which means that I had to book again and pay some money again twice. Okay, so you have to be there on time. Better you go there and wait than to go there late. Now for the visa fees itself, those in Cameroon, the visa fees like visa D, I paid last year. I paid 118,000 francs. Yes, 118,000 francs to the visa fee. Okay, the visa application fees. The amount itself might change this year, so I don't know. And before you even go for your visa application, there are some documents that you must submit, must present. One, you have to show your medical report. It is very very mandatory that you must do your medical report. Now, the embassy itself has assigned some doctors which are authorized to carry out this medical report. Okay, so it's not like you are going there to just do medical report anywhere and bring it. No, so you must go to the approved doctors which are authorized to do that by the embassy itself. Some doctors will ask you to pay about 40,000 francs, while some ask you to pay about 50,000 francs. So it depends. But in my case, I paid 40,000 francs. Now you must submit also your insurance. Insurance is mandatory. Now you also must submit something called the administrative fee. Okay, I don't have that here. Now I paid about I think it should be 240 euros. I think so. Yes, 240 euros or 230 euros. Okay, you must pay this administrative fee, because this is the money that goes straight to the foreign affairs office in Belgium, and this money is used to process a visa application. Okay, so you must pay the administrative fee, which is about 240 or 230 euros. I thought I had the document here, but I can't see it. Anyways, those students must pay this amount. And when going there, please also have to photocopy your documents all in black and white. Your school report, your transcript, and bachelor's degree, everything must be in black and white. Okay, it should be like 2 copies or 3 copies each. If you want to know more about this, please you can let me know down below in the comment section. Okay, I can't talk about everything here because there are some things which are forgotten. Okay, so except you want to know more, you can ask me a question and I will answer you directly. Okay, so with that being said, that should be all for now. Thanks for watching again. See you guys in my next video.